I should say that after I start. Let's get started. Yeah, whatever. I need a tagline, like an intro thing, you know? YouTubers.
Hello, everyone.
They have a...
Me, John.
They have
I'm
a
cooking.
intralog or whatever they call it. An extro, intro.
An outro.
An outro and an intro. Yeah, I need one of those. Yeah, we're doing a pizza. I got the pizza oven started. And we're going to do some stuff in the wok. This is kind of a mishmash, and I don't know what to call it, but it's a spin on a kind of a drunken pizza idea. I've got some chicken thigh that's marinated in black soy sauce, oyster sauce, and soy sauce, a little bit of cornstarch, and a smidgen of sesame oil because I like sesame oil. I've got some garlic that's ground up, and some bird's eye peppers from the front out of the garden. I got some tomatoes from the farmer's market, some onions. So we're going to use this to make the sauce. So I'm going to cook the meat and put it on the side, and then use this to make the sauce. And so we'll put the sauce on the pizza, put chicken on the pizza, and then mozzarella because it's a pizza. And then I've got some holy basil. I think I might put a little bit of holy basil underneath the cheese and then on top of it. And we got a moth here. For the love of God, we got lights. All right, so let's light it up. Did I turn on? Yeah, I did. Okay. The thing about woks is you basically season them every time you use them. It's not like a cast iron pan where you season the thing and it lasts for a while. You do it every time. So you get it kind of smoking hot, first of all. I did that a little fast. And you put some oil in there. Right? And then you run that around, coat it nicely. Usually you got a thing on the side where they put the oil in and then, you know, take it out, use it again. But you're gonna do that. I don't have any place to do it, so I'm just gonna throw this in my neighbor's yard. Here you go, Jane. All right, we're gonna turn this down. All right, what should we do first? I think let's do the meat first. And then we'll put the tomatoes or the onions in and then tomatoes. But I'm not gonna do all of this. I'm gonna say that's more than enough for a couple of pizzas. So we're going to kind of start out on lower heat. This burner is from Vietnam. It's got 2 speeds. I think it was like $180 or something like that. And I made a concrete table and then just put the thing in it with the deal ended up over here so I can, you know, operate it. Yeah, we're going to put a little bit of oil in. Sometimes you put the oil in, you can see the steam start happening, especially with vegetables when you get a lot of moisture in there. I'm going to crank this up a little bit and put some sear on it. And then when I get it pretty well cooked, and these are not terribly big, And some of them are a little bigger than they should be probably. That guy right there. Even this burner on low heat is pretty hot. So these are, I think I mentioned these are chicken thighs. They're diced up kind of small. They can take a little bit of heat. I think they taste better than, I kind of get tired of chicken breast because it dries out so easy. It's easy to overcook, although I never do that.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
You said you what hurts?
Huh?
Huh? Huh? That is going to cook another time in the NSA flying over. What's going on there? It says mushrooms? What are they?
They're real mushrooms.
Yeah. Well, I wish I could. The only thing I know you can get in the wildlife that is a mushroom you can eat is a morale. Otherwise, I can't, you know. Some of them look like they'd be great to eat, and they're completely poisonous.
Yeah.
There's one that's called like a death cap mushroom or something like that. We had some of those. We had some of those growing in the front yard.
I remember that.
Uh-oh, we lost one. Where's Lulu when we need her? I think those are cooked. I'm gonna put that in there. Now, I'm gonna put the onions in. A little bit of oil. And oh, there's the salt. Put a little salt in here. Just a little bit. I'm gonna cook those down a little bit. You see the steam coming off? Then we're going to put the tomatoes in. Well, I'm going to actually put the garlics and heat in. Ground garlic. It's ground up on a little plate, you know. So it's fast. It's easy. I'm lazy. And it's the bird's eye pepper from the front yard. I think we're going to add this now. And let that cook just a little bit, and then add the tomatoes. That garlic is going to burn pretty quickly unless I get some moisture in there. I can smell it. Oh, I can smell the heat too. So it's a little bit of tomatoes. I already added just a touch of salt to it. We're going to let these cook down a little bit, kind of get a little saucy. We'll get a little saucy with it. And somebody painted the deck. And it wasn't me.
Yes.
Did you paint some? Oh, you did paint some. Well, it's a translucent stain. Stained. Oof. So I added like half of the bird's eye pepper from the front.
Yeah.
Those things are insanely hot. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they should be probably illegal.
Really?
They're pretty hot. Do we want to crank this up a little bit? I'm going to steam this off. Yeah. I mean, I want it to kind of cook down just a little bit and take some of the moisture off, because if it's too wet when it goes on the pizza, it's going to make the crust soggy. So I want it to be a little bit thicker and kind of roasted, you know. But the moisture should burn off here, boil off pretty quickly. You can see the steam flying out of there. Do you want to do some flipping?
That's scary.
I mean, it's, if I can do it, it can't be that hard, right? Ooh, there, I almost screwed it up. Not gonna be too terribly long. Man, well, you got a really hot burner. This, it's almost, ooh. I just burned myself. It's good though. And it's hot. I'm going to turn this down a little. It's getting a little too close to overdoing it if I get out of hand. We'll let that kind of distill down a little bit slower. It's almost kind of like it was floating with steam above the surface of the pan, the way it looked when it's moving around. It's like the surface is so hot that it just it hydroplanes like from the steam off the surface. I think we're getting pretty close. There's some skins there I kind of want to get out of there. I did get a pretty good burn there. I should have went and cooled off at that, but oh well. Maybe you can take me to the ER now that you got your permit, since you know where it's at now.
Yeah.
Since you've been doing your experiments in botany toxicology. By the way, don't stick. What kind of plant was that? It was in the poinsettia family.
Snow mountain euphorbia.
There, that's the sauce. Let's turn that off. Oh. Now we're gonna go in and make a pizza. You want to try any of these little morsels? Can you get the door for me, please?
No.
Oh, that's so sweet of you.
I will not get the door for you.
You are a doorman and a scholar. Okay, where am I going to put this? Yes. Right about here, I suppose. It's so that's a holy basil. Yeah, I'm gonna rinse that off. That's the hot sauce. So yeah, you can't just be flipping flippantly. Is that a thing? Okay, that's good. Dough out. So this is sourdough. It's but the yeast is derived from fermenting raisins. So it's like it's in the same strain as the commercial yeast. So it's a little bit more predictable. And it ramps up a little bit slower, and then it drops off slower than most sourdough strains, and there's like 5 of them, but a lot of those go up really quick and then they drop off quickly. So doing sourdough stuff is about timing, and this is a little bit more forgiving. And I named it raisin because that's what it does. It's raising the dough. My other sourdough I started from scratch was SpongeBob, because it's a pre-ferment, and there's another name for that, is a sponge. So it's a sponge named Bob. It's clever enough for me. Oh, so this dough is it's 20% Corsan fresh milled wheat berries, and then the rest is Bob's Red Mill 00 flour, which evidently must have quite a bit of protein to it, because it holds up pretty good. But I see I got a tear already. But this dough has been going a little bit long, so it's a little bit late, so it's starting to get weak. The gluten, that is. We're gonna keep it right there and call it good. So I need some sauce, and hopefully this doesn't stick. Sometimes when the gluten is past its prime, it'll stick quickly. All right. So we're gonna go with some sauce and onions here. I've got enough for like 5 pizzas. I probably should have been clever and took the skins off the tomatoes, but that's all right. We're going rustic, and it's just fiber for. Although that one there is not making me happy. We all need a little bit of pectin. Not where the pectin is. That's quite a bit of sauce, actually. All right, now for the chicken. We're gonna go crazy. That's pretty crazy. Try to distribute that. All right, now we need cheese. I'm not sure if it's easy being cheesy, or it's not easy being cheesy. What do you think, Lulu? Oh, I'm gonna put, you know what? I'm gonna put a couple of these guys on underneath the cheese, because this is the holy basil. I don't know, I think it has some kind of religious context of some sort. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm going to get it off there. I did rinse all these off. It's aromatic. Yeah, let's rip that up a little bit. And so I was going to put some more of this on after pizza comes out. And a little bit of cheese. Thought about using fresh mozz for this. Yeah, let's see if we. I don't think it needs too terribly much. Some of it I got actually on the pizza. Let's try this. All right, Lou. You got a job to do. There you go. Treats. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but it's not a bug. Oh, but now it's back. It's like a little burnt piece of something. Alright, here we go. So, gonna stretch it a little bit and then give it a move to see if we're free. And we're barely free. Yeah, we're barely free. I might be making this into a calzone again. Let's go get this in there and see if it happens. This might be a complete fail. I don't know. Oh, and the oven is not even lit up. Oh, it did come off. It came off. I'm not sure if or if my phone is still connected. I don't know if my, oh got it, connection lost via media. I don't think we can do that. I was trying to get the pizza in and I'm like shaking it, and the camera feels like it's like sliding down my head.
They're bald.
Mostly, well, the bald spot is bald, but thank God Ellie's gonna give me a hair transplant so I can be converted to Fabio hair. Ellie's got Fabio hair though. The blonde curly hair, long, thick. I've been practicing like flipping my head around, you know, for when I have hair. Oh, what was her name? Christina Applegate in the what was that show called on Fox? Oh, Married with Children. She was in a commercial for the Atlante, which like some kind of car, and she does this like hair flip. The thing about her character was that she, you know, she was this stereotypical blonde acting girl, but yet she was like the smartest one in the house. But she was just pretending, you know. Which I thought was pretty good. Well, I've kind of let the fire die down a little bit. My bad. Should we check it? Check the vitals. So, when I'm cooking here, I don't know what you can see. Yeah, okay. The deck is about 550 degrees, which, you know, you can achieve that in your oven. I usually like to see it about 650, so we're kind of cooking slow. But you know, that's okay. I mean, the top is radiating down. That's, oh, it's 750 degrees above. I think ideal is actually, oh, between 650 and 700 degrees on the deck, and then, you know, basically about 800 degrees plus on the top. It doesn't matter that much. It's mostly about the deck temperature, because if the deck temperature gets too high, the pizza will just burn in seconds. I mean, you know, you see this stuff where they cook the pizza in 30 seconds. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty high, but it's not 900 degrees. It might be 900 degrees on the dome, but it's not on the deck. I mean, it might be pushing close to, 775 degrees maybe, but you get too high on the deck, and, well, your pizza just starts on fire. And I've had that happen. And sometimes if you can do what's called doming, where you lift the pizza up and get it up towards, because the heat goes up as you get up towards the top. And so if you want a little more color on the top, you can lift it up so you get into this heat zone that's pretty high. I've done that, and then the crust starts burning, which is interesting. Yeah, so we're cooking at like oven temperature here, which means that this thing is going to take like 9 minutes, but I don't have to spin it that much, so I'll spin it here in a little bit. It's always kind of hard to tell where the heat is coming the most from, because you would think that the heat was coming from where the fire is most directly out, but it seems like the heat is actually mostly coming from the back forwards and kind of from the side, because you're kind of watching this side thinking that's going to be, you know, the hottest point, and then you're spinning it around slowly, and all of a sudden, if you I kind of got to figure out that it's really the back side. It's the one you can't see. It's the one that, you know, just like this. And now it's sticking down here, so I don't know what's going on. I might be leaking. Yeah, and see, that's burning now. It's a little charred there. It's a little cooked. That's all right. Oh. You want to come take a look? I got it black on one side a little bit. That's what happens when you put a camera on your head and you start talking.
Looks good.
It looks good on this side, but this side looks a little dark.
I want that side, the dark
And
side.
oh, and it did have a hole in it. That's why it was sticking down. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna put a little of this on top. I'm gonna rip it up. Do I want to put something like Parmesan on there or something? A little easy, a little more cheese.
Okay, buddy.
That sounds great.
Huh?
I say it sounds good.
Okay. I love you. I can't wait to go fishing.
Yes, it's gonna be fun, but we gotta get up super early, because evidently the fish get up early.
Whoa, Dad, that's so surprising.
I think that fish sleep, don't they? Okay, that. Do I want to put anything else on there? I don't know if we want Parmesan on there. I think it's good the way it is. Okay, let's cut that baby up. Do you want to try some of this experimental pizza? Or not? That's all right. Zoe and I will have it. That's a nice crunchy crust. Yeah, this smell is amazing. All right, I'm gonna plate this. See how it looks. Which one do I want? I think I'll take one of these darkies. Yeah, that's this. Started to burn through in the middle. Probably part of it's the how long the dough sat, because it's a little overproofed. I think, you know, with this one, oh, this one's perfect. Yeah, this side's good. I'm gonna eat it with a fork. Yeah. Now I gotta clean up. Do you want to go get a piece? Yeah. Oh. The crust is so crispy. It's thin. Part of that is from the proof. Let's see what Zoe thinks of it.
Hot.
It is hot. Smells good.
It's good.
Yeah. It's good.
The bagel is good.
Mm-hmm. I think it's good on here. I'm not sure it'd be good on everything. It's got a more subtle smell, aroma than you know, Italian basil. Italian basil is like right in your face, you know, and it's sweeter. This is more slightly, a little bit licoricey, but it's not like biting, you know.
Yeah.
It's just kind of, it's more of a bass player background note.
I know, I taste it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I gotta hit the stop button. I don't know if I'm.
A little mukbang.
What?
Mukbang.
Mukbang? What's that mean?
Oh, it's when people eat on camera. It's mukbang.
Oh, no, never heard. I'll probably edit the thing. I don't know if I'll put that in. I hate hearing other people chewing.
is always turning his lights on and off and on and off.
Who is?
Annoying.
Henry?
Yes.
No.